Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. Today I'm going to talk about my favorite products from 2017. Not everything came out this year whatsoever, but these are just all the things that I have noticed I've used a lot over this year, or at least since April-ish, since I started my channel. So I'm just going to get right into it, and I guess I'll start talking about like sprays first, primers and setting sprays. This isn't a primer or a setting spray, but this is a brush cleaner and it's so good. I'm obsessed with this. I talked about this in maybe like September favorites or October favorite video. This is the Mini Citrus Brush Cleaner by Sephora. And this is really good because you can use it in the middle of cleaning your brushes. You don't have to wait until they're dry, and it smells so good. I just want to use it as a room freshener. Next, I have my Smashbox Photo Finish Water Primer. Clearly, I liked this one. I have basically none left. I try to save this for certain things now just because I need to get another one. This is really good. It's really nice and moisturizing, and it's just a really good canvas for your makeup. So this is definitely a must try. Next, I have my Makeup Forever Mist and Fix 2. I don't know if that needs to be said, but here is what it looks like. This is the mini travel version of it. I have used almost all of it. This works so good. I used this over the summer a lot when you're outside and sweating and you think everything is melting away. It's not if you use this. This is so good. I've been standing outside on hot days and this has kept my makeup on all day long. Next, I have the MAC Fix Plus. Of course, this is the best. I know that this didn't come out this year, but this is the first year that I've ever tried it. So I got the miniature travel size, and I'm almost finished. So I need another one of these for sure. And I mean, everybody just knows how good this is. This I mostly just use for making my shimmers and metallics brighter on my eyelids, and to really make my eyelid color stay, I'll spray this. Sometimes when I'm doing my eyes and then I do my foundation, I'll spray this really heavily onto my eyes so I know everything is going to stay and I won't get any transfer on my lid, on my crease from my lid. Can't talk. Now I'll get into a few foundations that I've been loving this year. This Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation, that's been really popular. I don't even know if this came out this year. Sorry, I should probably look that up. But this is something that I've used every single day since I bought it. I think I'm almost out, but I had to stop using it because this was more summery shade for me. So I stopped using this one, but I wouldn't mind having this in a lighter shade for wintertime. This was just really nice. It's not, I don't think it was total full coverage, but it was really nice. It did stay really good. I wore this for hours and hours and it stayed on really nice. Next, I have my Laura Mercier Candle Glow Soft Luminous Foundation. I actually got this for Christmas last year, but that's at the end of December, so I was using it this year. Ooh. This is a really nice foundation if you just want something light. It's not full coverage at all. It's really light coverage, so it's pretty natural. I really like this, but it also has a nice full light coverage, if that makes sense. Like it's definitely more full coverage for a light foundation than any light foundation I've ever tried, so I really like it because I do like full coverage. So when I do want something light, I do want it to cover still. So this I really liked, and I really want to try out their new full coverage foundation. Next, I have this L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover Foundation. This I tried so many times at first and hated it so much. I almost threw it away. And then I gave it another try with just a different brush, and I loved it. I used it every day since I tried a new brush. I tried it with the Morphe M439, and it was just really good with that. This has really nice coverage. It says it's a full high coverage. Again, it doesn't live up to my full coverage standards, but it is really nice. The texture is nice and it blends really well. I really liked this. Now I will talk about some setting powders. This did not come out this year. This is just the first time that I have tried it. The Coty Airspun powder. Everyone knows how amazing this is. I have the translucent extra coverage shade, and this really does what it says. It says it hides tiny lines, wrinkles, blemishes, gives a nice soft look to the skin, which I really like, and it just makes you look natural and airbrushed. I love this. Next we have the Peach Perfect powder by Too Faced. This came out this year in October, I believe, and it smells so good. This is the Sweet Peach and Fig collection. Sometimes this is a little strong if you accidentally get it in your mouth, the taste, but it smells so good and it really blurs your skin amazing. What I've been doing the last few days when I do my makeup is I'll be setting my under eye with my Coty Airspun and set the rest of the face with this to make the rest of the face just look really soft and seamless. And this really does the job. This does what it says it's supposed to do. And it is a mattifying setting powder, which I like because most of the time I am oily. I have the combination, but most of the time I'm oily. Now I'm going to talk about this bronzer here. This is really the only thing I have as far as bronzer. Oh, and I have something else, but this is the Wet n Wild Mega Cushions that they came out with this year. This is really nice. I haven't tried the highlighter yet, and they just came out with the foundations of these, and this I was not expecting to be as good as it is. So this is how it comes, and it's just really nice. I don't know why I'm swatching this and not anything else, but I just felt like it. This is really nice. This blended really good, surprisingly, because I thought it was going to be like patchy, but it actually blended really nice. And going in with a light hand on this is my suggestion, because the first time I did try it, I went in with a heavy hand and really had to blend, but this does blend nice, and it says it is ultra blendable, super convenient, featherweight finish, which is true. And I have this other bronzer here in this palette that I've been loving, and I saw some mixed things about this palette, that it had no pigment, it wasn't really good, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I wouldn't say it's the most pigmented thing that Too Faced has, or the most pigmented palette out there, but I don't think it's horrible. The Too Faced Sweet Peach Glow palette, this did not come out this year, but I just got it this year, and this one smells better than the Sweet Fig and Peach collection to me. And this has your highlighter, your blush, and your bronzer. The bronzer shade was a little lighter than I anticipated, but it actually looks really nice. Here's the swatches of those. The highlighter I love. One layer of this highlighter isn't going to get you like blinding like this, so you need a couple layers, but I liked this palette, and it's really convenient for traveling because you have all three things there. So now I guess I'll just go on to highlighters, and this is one that I have been using I used this all summer long since the day I got it. These were the new, did these come out this year or the end of last year? I think these came out this year. These are the Too Faced Love Light Prismatic Highlighters, and this is You Light Up My Life. I can't get it open, there we go. These are really cute, and this was just a really nice summery gold shade. I love this. I really did wear this every single day after I got it. And the mirror is really cute, really convenient. They were a little pricey. I think this was like $32, but it is really pigmented and really nice. I have to say that. Next, for highlighters, I have the BH Cosmetics Spotlight palette. I've talked about this in multiple videos. Here is what the inside looks like. These cost about $12, I think. When they're on sale, they can be about $7. So definitely check BH Cosmetics all the time for sales, because literally they have a sale every day. No matter what you could be looking for, you'll find a sale on that website. And all these shades are absolutely amazing. They're so pigmented and they're huge pans for how cheap they are. This is really messy, so don't mind how messy this is. But you really have a shade for every occasion. I love this palette so much. They're so blendable, and you don't even need, you need one layer and you're good to go. Next thing for highlighter that I love, I just got this a few weeks ago, so this is, I think these are new also. This is the Milani Stellar Lights highlighting palette in Rose Glow. So we have Pearl, Golden Quartz, and Rose Gold. What I've been doing a lot is putting this all along the cheek and then putting this pearl color right in the center for a nice spotlight, and it looks so good. I think that's actually what I have on tonight. I love this palette. It is really pigmented and it was super cheap. I think it's like $11, so you get these 3 highlighter shades, and Milani is such a good drugstore brand. The packaging on this is super cute, which I'm a sucker for packaging, that is for sure. Next brush that I absolutely love, been using it every day since I got it. I haven't had it this whole year. It is this little Wet n Wild concealer brush. What I've been using it for is to highlight my brow bone, inner corner, cupid's bow, up the nose. I just love this little brush. It is so good and works for so many different things. This is a really nice brush that Wet n Wild came out with. Definitely recommend getting this, and I think it's like $1.99. Now I'll talk about these little gadgets. So this I've talked about in a favorites video before. This is the Rimmel London Brow This Way Brow Gel, and this is in shade Blonde, of course. I use this every day since I got it. It really holds in the brows good, and it gives them a nice tint. So I really liked this for a nice tint in my brows. Next brow product, of course, is the Precisely My Brow Pencil. This I just ran out the other day, and I got it at the beginning of November. So this lasts almost 2 months, and I didn't even do my eyebrows every day with it. So that's kind of disappointing, because I think it's about $20, which isn't super expensive, but I was just so sad. I'm like trying to push it up one day, and I mean, I'm wondering if you get this much pencil, like from here all the way to there. It can't be, because if so, I don't think I've used all that. It may be like halfway that the pencil goes, but I was very, very sad and surprised and not expecting this to run out when it did. This ran out like last week, and I was not expecting it, but I love this. It works so good to fill in sparse lines, to get a totally different brow shape if you want. I love this product from Benefit. A couple more eye products are these 2 mascaras. I actually didn't like this e.l.f. mascara at first. It is the Volumizing and Defining Mascara, and I do think this came out this year. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do think this came out this year. I bought this online over the summer. I didn't like it at all at first, but I actually did start using it a lot, and it separates the lashes really well. This I got a few weeks ago, but I've been using it every time I do my makeup since. This is the Kiko Milano Curling Top Coat Mascara. I have it on right now. It really makes you look like you have false lashes on. and I love this. You don't have to use it with Kiko Milano's mascara. You can use any mascara, which is really nice. And I believe it's about $12, so it's a really good deal. It lifts the eyelashes so good. Getting into some palettes. So, of course, the palette that I've been using a lot this year is my Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I can't remember if I got that this year or if I got that in like November or December last year. Or like January this year. I can't remember. That's why I didn't include it. But I do use that a lot. Like almost every time I do my eyes, I use that palette. I love that palette. I've said that so many times, so I think that's why I didn't really include that in this video. So that palette is my #1 palette that I use all the time, that I've used all year ever since I got it. But another palette that I've been really liking, I think I got this, when did this palette come out? September? October? The Candy Johnson and Too Faced collaboration that came out this fall. This palette is really nice. It has so many colors that you can do so many looks with it. Like fall looks, summer looks, winter looks. I really liked it. The shades are pigmented. You have these nice translucent like powders that can go over your eye primers and stuff, and they have a really nice brow highlight in this that I love and use all the time. But I really liked this palette a lot. The shimmers in this palette are so pigmented. I think those are more pigmented than the mattes in this palette. I really like this and I really recommend this. I think it was $40-something. I can't remember. My other favorite eyeshadow palette that I used a lot since I got was the Laura Lee Los Angeles Cat's Pajama palette. This palette has 10 shades. Yes, this palette has 10 shades. I believe it was $41 or $42. All the shades are really pigmented. I've used this quite a bit since I got it. The maroons are really nice and blendable. The powders are super creamy and they're just so nice. The black in this is really good and blends really nice, which is good because, you know, sometimes blacks are hard. If you like these colors, I really do recommend this palette because you can get a lot of looks. And this is just golds and maroons, reds like that are my go-to colors. If I could wear those, I mean, I can wear whatever colors I want every day, but if I could wear those types of colors every day, I would. The last thing that I'm going to talk about is the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I know this didn't come out this year. This I got about almost 2 months ago and I seriously love it so much. This shade I haven't even used because that is way too dark for me. I think even in the summer, if I was tan, that shade would be too dark, but it's nice that you get a good variety in the palette. You get a nice like lighter color, a nice yellow toned, and a nice like peachy toned powders here, and then your more warm and cool contour shades. This shade I've been using all the time, and this one I'll use more of a bronzer to bronze up the rest of the face. This powder I've been loving, and I love that these are interchangeable, so when you hit pan on only one thing, you don't have to go out and buy a whole new palette. This is a really good travel palette because you have your powders and this, so you don't need to take any type of like round thing with you because this type of packaging is really annoying to travel with. That is all for this video. Those are the things that I have used the most this year and have just used the most ever since I got them. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for all types of videos on my channel this year. Every month I do my BoxyCharm video and I'll be doing all sorts of videos. Thank you so much again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe down below before you leave if you aren't already. I will link all my social media right here and down below as well. Happy New Year, and I'll see everyone next video.